scientists just discovered at the Grand Canyon terrifies the whole world. This isn't some conspiracy theory or tall tale, but a bone-chilling truth that will make your blood run cold. So get ready for an earth-shattering revelation that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about this iconic.
No, 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 and no. What he's claiming to be something that was found at the Grand Canyon is not that. It is a small sphinx that was found at the Dendera Temple in Egypt that dates back to about 2,500 years ago. So far, the dating. I'm sure that they may change that as they excavate it even more so. But why are you lying, my guy? Why are you lying? Well, I know why you're lying. Look, we live in a world of social media. I get it. And people are looking to build their channels. I get it. I try to build mine. So I'm not faulting you for that. But what I fault is your integrity of the information that you're putting out. This gentleman has consistently put out information that is false. Sensationalized information. And I get why. Many people love to run towards the conspiracy theories because it gets views, it gets followers, and people want to think that the world is much different than what they have been told that it is. And there are some things that fit that, but this and many of the things that this gentleman talks about, they are just what they are. There is a large community, especially in the American diaspora of African descent, who want to believe that Egyptian artifacts are in the Grand Canyon and that the government is secretly hiding them from us. It's a large group of people. You'll get a lot of views for it. You'll get a lot of followers for it. But at the end of the day, that information has been debunked so many times. An Arizona newspaper on a slow news day reported that, I think his name is Kincaid, found these Egyptian tombs and temples and mummies and artifacts, and it's been exposed. He said that he had the Smithsonian come and research it, and that's not true. And the fact that soon after the Grand Canyon was declared a national park, and there are certain areas that you can't go into because they're dangerous. People, they like to buy into that, the grand conspiracy. And although 1 in 100 conspiracies may be proven to be true, think about the 99 that are not, that are false. And this is one of them. Egyptians did not come to the Americas. People want to, there are mounds all up the Mississippi. I even see people go as far as to say, look, there's a Cairo, Mississippi and a Cairo, Georgia. These cities were founded after they already knew about Cairo, Egypt. There's a Bethlehem, Georgia and a Bethlehem, Ohio. Those cities were already founded long before anybody came to the Americas. The Americas are not the place where all these things supposedly happen. Why are you trying to steal someone else's history, in order to make your own, or to fit into some type of narrative that we were already here? I know you're trying to build your channel, my guy, but build it on as much truth as you can possibly find. I know the sensationalism, it gets attention, but if you continue to sensationalize things, then what you're going to find is that after a while, you're going to lose any credible audience that you have. And that credible audience will not ever trust you. And trust is something that's hard to get back. So stop with these falsified stories. All right? The Egyptians never came to the Americas. If they did, then, and it's possible that they could have. If they did, they would have came to the Caribbean, to the shorelines. They certainly would not have went all the way into the west to where the Grand Canyon is. That's too damn far. They would not have went there. Right? There is the story of Asar, or damn, I can't even think of his name. Osiris, the Greek name. But there are stories of Asar leaving and traveling to foreign lands, the Americas perhaps, to restart civilization after the Younger Dryas flood. The Kemetic people do have a story of that. The people in the Americas have a story of Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, coming and restarting their civilization and supposed to return, at the end of times. So there are stories of that. Do not take those stories and try to falsify facts and evidence to make the stories real. If the stories ever are discovered to be real, then there will be concrete evidence. But taking something that is discovered in Egypt and saying it's in the Grand Canyon is just flat out lying. And that's what you shouldn't do. That's what I do. If I ever make a mistake, I will come back and correct it. And even some of the videos I make today are corrections of videos that I made 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago, because new information has been found. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you got to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.